Good evening, everybody. I'm Jonathan, and this is Anna. What you just heard the band play was Holiday Portraits.
Holiday Portraits is a piece made up of many contemporary arrangements of classic Christmas songs woven throughout the piece, such as O Christmas Tree, O Come All You Faithful, Angels We Have Heard on High, Deck the Halls, Good King Wenceslas, and Joy to the World.
Holiday Portraits contains influences from Tchaikovsky, Stravinsky, Gershwin, Bartók, and Bernstein.
Next up in our program will be Holiday Piece, which I think you will recognize fairly quickly.
This piece involves lots of percussion, which helps drive the tempo forward, giving it excitement, energy, and sensational sounds.
You guessed it. That was Carol of the Bells, formerly known as Ukrainian Bell Carol, with some extra groove.
Anyway, next up we will be playing A Winter's Carol, which you may recognize as O Come, Emmanuel.
The rich colors of the wind instruments set the stage for this tone poem.
But Anna, what's a tone poem?
Well, Jonathan, a tone poem is when the music depicts a narrative, which in this case is O Come, Emmanuel.
The piece's beginning and end is reminiscent of Gregorian chants from the 9th and 10th centuries. The mellow beginning, which builds into a grand, majestic climax before concluding with a very introspective and somber finale, makes this piece very fun to play and to listen to.
concert will be a Hanukkah festival. This piece is a medley of 3 traditional Hanukkah songs, including Sevavan, which means dreidel, Maz Shur means stronghold of the rock, and Hanukkah means festival of the lights, with a small appearance by dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. But before we start that, our drum majors have something they'd like to say.
Hi, I'm Alex, and this is Molly and Patrick, and we'd just like to take this time to thank Mr. Smith and Mr. Sulzberger for all that they do for this program. We couldn't have done all that we have accomplished without them, and we just greatly appreciate everything that they do for us.
Hi, my name is Matthew Sella. I'm the president of the University High School Orchestra. And I'd like to thank Miss Ehrlich. She just comes in every day with this vigor, just willing to teach, and it's really just an amazing time. Just every day, just come in. So thank you, Miss Ehrlich.
Thank you very much to our drum majors and to Matt Suh. Hanukkah Festival helps invoke the spirit of the Hanukkah season with reverence, as well as exciting melodies meant to get you in the dancing spirit. But before we play our last piece, we'd like to hand the microphone off to our band director, Mr. Jessen Smith.
All right. Good evening, everybody. There it is. Okay. First of all, can we give a big round of applause for Anna Greenfield and Jonathan Boudreau, who stepped up and volunteered to be our MCs tonight. Before we finish things off, I just want to take some time to recognize some people that definitely need some recognition. Sarah Ray and Shelley King, they have been working side by side on the boosters ends of things, and between the old uniforms, getting those transferred into these very cool pillows and knapsacks and backpacks, which you should check out in the silent auction right after our concert. They have just been an incredible source of support for me and for these kids, so please can you thank them? I'd also like to thank Holly Feaster, and her husband David have been an integral part in moving many of the things that you see these kids use in any sort of concert, between madrigals, marching band, you name it. Those folks are always there to volunteer their time and their resources, so please thank them as well. Finally, I want to thank my colleagues, Chris Corpus, David Sulzberger, Margot Ehrlich, Stephanie Swan, who is working with our color guard. Thank you to you guys, especially being a fresh-faced college kid who's just started his new job. You guys have been just an incredible support system for me and a place of advice and guidance and wisdom. So thank you, and everyone should recognize their great work, please. And finally, I would like to recognize some of the students who have made ILMEA as well as All-State this year. The band members with District 3 ILMEA were Jonathan Boudreau, please stand, Nathan Kim, Alex DeFore, Elena Culbertson, and Jenny Park. Please give them a round. The members of the band who made the jazz band: Lila Rolone, Tom Scott, Bennett Sinclair, Daniel Winger, and Stephanie Chow. Please stand and give them some recognition. And finally, on the band side of things, we had 3 students from the band program that are going to be going to All-State: Jenny Park, Jonathan Boudreau, and Stephanie Chow. They've been selected. So I promise that's it. I just want to say one last thing. I am so proud of these kids, and I really hope you are too. The amount of work that they put in, the amount of meaningful work, not just work, but meaningful work that they put in the last month and a half to put this beautiful program together has really been humbling for me to see them, work and grow and learn. I couldn't have asked for a better place to start my teaching career. And finally, thank you people sitting there tonight who have taken the time, your own time, to come out and support all of these students, orchestra, color guard, all of these kids. They wouldn't want to do stuff like this if they didn't have your support. Please never stop supporting the arts, never stop supporting your kids, our students, UHigh. It is priceless. So thank you. And without further ado, just to make sure you're still awake, here's Hanukkah Festival. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful holiday season. Please drive safe. Check out the reception that we've got just outside in the lounge. I hope to see you out there. Thank you. Have a great night.